It's knowing what to work on based on the analysis that you're doing as well that really makes a difference.
Yeah, like I like to think like lead gen is probably one of the most important things for any of the mentees who are coming on into our program, right? And our goal for everyone, the KPI, is that you get a 5-to-1 return on investment. If you put $200 down, you're going to get $1,000 back. Yeah. And if you're hitting those numbers, that then allows you to scale. But at what point in the process is that broken down? Let's just say that someone is, instead of getting 5-to-1, they're getting like 2.5-to-1 return. And then we actually have to figure out, okay, well, at what point is it? Is it your actual Facebook ad that isn't working? Is it a conversation that you're having through the process? Is it a landing page that they don't like? Is it your sales calls? Is it booking people in? Any number of things that result through the start of that funnel to the end of that funnel could be it. So what we do is we record all of those numbers, and then we can go, your sales calls are the problem because you're converting at 30%. Or your Facebook ads are the problem because only 0.5% of people who see your ad are clicking through. It's in front of the wrong people. And when we break things down systematically like that, every single week, we work on the one big thing that you can change, that you can have impact over. We knock that for 6 out of the park. And if you keep systematically approaching your business one step at a time, fixing one thing, even if it's one thing a week, that's how you like grow and you absolutely blow up.
Yeah, exactly. I want to ask you a really interesting question. It just occurred to me. So you see people typically on the front end of our program because of the fact that you're marketing, and that usually comes first, right? Marketing, sales, fulfillment. In regards to taking action, what is the least amount of time and what is the most amount of time you have ever seen it's taken for one of our members to effectively complete the learnings so that they can actually push go on paid ads? Let's say someone comes in new. What's the fastest you've ever seen someone do it and the longest?
3 days. I've had multiple people do it within 3 days.
3 days. And what's the longest? I'm guessing there's some people that don't get it even the first month, right?
There's people who just don't do anything. Yeah. Like, and that's just a poor mentee. Like, all the support's there, the program's there. It's like super simple. It's copy and paste. You copy the ad templates, you copy all of the landing pages, you copy all of the scripts, et cetera, and there really should be no problem. The only thing you've got to do is change it from our business, which is women with thyroid problems, and change the language to whatever your niche is, whether it be bodybuilders, whether it be dads, whether it be mums, et cetera.
We're going to get into this next because this transitions really well into the third point, which is basically any successful person in business needs to consistently practice honest, open, and effective communication. And if we talk about what makes the difference between a good mentee and a bad mentee, good mentors and bad mentors, it's that factor. So let's say, for example, if someone joins our program and they feel confused, overwhelmed, they have problems, is that abnormal? No. It would be very strange not to have problems, not to have questions, right? That's why you join a mastermind, or that's why you get help. What happens is some people will just kind of, hello, I need help. And they'll ask once. And then after they get advice, if they're not happy with it, they just kind of they just sort of melt into their chair. The best members are the ones who ask us the most questions, who get the most consistent advice. And your success in any business venture, and really in anything you do, is your ability to get clear communication and advice from people that have already done what you're looking to do.
Exactly. Any coaching program that you do, you need feedback. There needs to be a feedback loop. If you just go at it on your own, you're just doing a course, you're not getting mentorship. And if something in your ads isn't working and you've gone through the whole course and you don't know why, having that external set of eyes going, this is the problem, change this, do that. But it is tough. Like, if you don't come and ask for help and you don't request that advice, how is it that we're supposed to know? Like, it's all good and well. Like, we check in on all of our members regularly, but we'll check in with someone and they may not even tell us there's a problem.
Well, that's right. I think like some people feel guilty and they feel stupid, but your ability, and it comes back to fearlessness. It's funny how these all overlap, right? If you are fearless enough that you don't mind getting critiques and feedback, hey, you might not be perfect, big surprise, but you need to be willing to get critique and get feedback on what you're doing. And that way we can assist you and give you the advice that you need.
You need to take logical feedback as well. And sometimes you're not going to like the feedback, right? It's sometimes, and that's part of fearlessness. It's like, you've got to accept that the fastest way for you to learn is to be told that sometimes what you're doing may not be good enough.